me personally, I like to try to be humble where I'm not there yet where I can talk and talk my butt off and listen to me, I've been through this, I haven't, I'm still learning a lot, I still experiment a lot. The only advice that I want to give with this though is, what's it called, if you take somebody's class and they're a good choreographer and you understand their piece, even if you don't do good, well if you do good, that's a plus, but if you don't and you understand it and you can get it, that's a big accomplishment. Be like, wow, I got that. If you got that, that means you can choreograph like that. That means you can do it yourself. So that's a big thing. A lot of people don't realize. That's the thing with this. I don't choreograph normally like this. I've grown a lot from in pieces like this. I would have done too much. But I'm starting to learn and I've been learning a lot from under Ben lately, but not just Ben, but other people. And when I take their classes, I'm like, if I can do this in their class, I can do this, you know what I'm saying? I can choreograph like this, you know what I'm saying? If I can take Taylor's class and I'm understanding it, even if I'm not doing good at it, but I understand it, I can do it myself, you know what I'm saying? And it's not in a cocky way, I can do it myself, I'm doing it so I don't need to take his class ever again. It's more of encourage yourself, you know what I'm saying? I can do this, you know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of classes where I take Van Martin, I'm like, dang, I messed up through the whole part, but this one part, I got it, and I felt it, it was natural, you know what I'm saying? So that means, if I can do it in class, I can do it at home. So, same thing with this piece. When I heard the piece, I'm like, dang, I don't normally choreograph songs like this or this and that, but I know I can do it. I know it, because I've been ripping, in my head, I've been going to classes, trying to ripping Ben's classes, so I feel like he normally would do this type of song, but it's not just other people, but Chad, some people down there, Chad, and other people, and I'm like, shoot, if they can do it and I'm ripping their class or I'm attempting to rip their class but I understand it, then I can do it myself. So that's the only thing I want to encourage y'all, have that mindset, okay, I didn't get Christian's class completely, but I understood it, I knew where he was coming from. If I can at least understand it, then I can speak that language. I can speak it myself, you see what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I want to say, because I don't want to talk too much. Like I said, I don't feel like I'm there yet. I'm not there yet at all. I still try to keep myself under, because I feel like they always cliche, be a student always, and I really try to do that. So, but I just wanted to say that because that's something personal with this piece as well. I like this song and I feel it. I don't really know how to approach it, but then I had to remind myself, stop thinking negative. If I can do it in other people's classes, I can do it myself. And yeah, so like I said, it's not even about bragging or anything, but I'm saying it's something I made up last night. I would never be able to do that. I would never be able to make up something without a mirror. I suck. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm amazing now, but I'm saying you gotta push it. You gotta encourage yourself. You gotta encourage yourself. Sometimes people won't be here to encourage you. Sometimes people won't be there to tell you you're doing a good job. He was telling me in Puerto Rico, people if he's ripping class, they'll be like, hey man, you did alright. You gotta encourage yourself, man. You gotta encourage yourself. You really gotta encourage yourself. You have to look at, think positive, encourage yourself, and be and notice the good things, I went to this class, I might not did it right, but I understood it. Understanding is a big deal, man. A lot of people don't realize that. If you understand it, that means you spoke that language, you understood. You know what I'm saying? If somebody speaks a different language and you don't know anything, but then somebody speaks French and you kind of get it, that's a big deal. That means you're understanding, you know what they're saying. So that's all I want to say. Encourage yourself sometimes, So.